you go. He says hi. Okay, there you go. Well, first of all, thank you so much to everyone who's watching my video and who's subscribed to my channel and who's followed me on Instagram. If you haven't done so yet, and if you think you'll learn a lot from this channel, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. How to say it right. Whatever I'm sharing in this channel is based on my experience. So things that I think work, and also things that I've heard good feedback about. I remember when I used to work for a utility company, they had this phrase when I was not around and they were faced with difficult situations. They would go, "What would Jackie do?" So that was, I think, one of the biggest compliments I received at work. They would remember, what would I say? What would I do if I faced that scenario? So I just wanted to bring that out there. That, when you're doing something good, people learn, and then everyone's doing good. So that's actually the purpose of this channel, is that if there's something that I think worked for me, I want you all to learn from it. A few weeks ago, I interviewed for a position in another department, and I'm very lucky because I got it. So I thought I should share some tips about interviewing, because sometimes that's when you get so nervous, and when you're there, you're in front of a panel who's interviewing you, then sometimes you lose everything, right? And even if you're ready, I'd say you're never really ready for an interview. Of course, you have to get ready. You have to do your research. It's okay for the panel to know that you really want this job, because they have to know that you're really passionate about the job you're applying for. You have to show it in terms of preparedness. So one of the tips that I will give you is make sure that you come 10 to 15 minutes early before your interview. Wait to be called. And when you're there, even if you know your interviewer, especially if you're interviewing within a company that you already work for, so chances are HR would probably know you. Make sure to greet and offer and shake your hand. Of course, it's COVID, so during my interview, I did not offer to shake hands, but shake hands and greet them as though you've never really met them, but be yourself. And also what I normally do is, after the interview, of course, I thank them for their time, thank them for the opportunity of an interview, and I always follow it up with a thank you email. Once I'm back at my desk, I start working on the email and I address it to everyone on the panel to thank them. It's always an opportunity to interview, and so you want to let them know that you appreciate the time that they took to talk to you, or the fact that they consider you for the position. So yes, and during the actual interview, be yourself. They will be asking you about scenarios, to explain yourself. Don't be defensive. Don't take it personally. The questions they ask you actually give you an opportunity to show confidence, to express yourself. I always say there is no wrong answer when you're being interviewed, especially if it's about your experience, your opinion. It's just all about you. How are you delivering your message? How are you expressing yourself? Make sure to look at them in the eyes. Don't look everywhere. And I know it can be nerve-wracking, but if you're a little nervous, just, clasp your hands under the desk so they don't see. And then just remind yourself that you got this, right? You got this. And you're going to get through it no matter what. And smile. Smile as much as you can. Nothing will ever beat the power of a smile. So yeah, short tips for now. But again, if you have any questions, or if you think it's a topic that you'd like me to cover, send me an email. And if there's something that I can share in terms of experiences or tips, I definitely will cover that in my episode. So yes, again, please click subscribe if this is your first time visiting my channel, and follow me on Instagram. That's How to Say It Right. See you next week. Bye for now.